What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of the Alkaline Network Battle Report. I am, of course, DarkWolf. With me, as always, is Mr. Hedninger.
What's going on, guys?
And today, we also brought back another one of our Alkaline Network members, Shikamaru Dark.
Hey.
We're going to run this one out. We've got some more news and some topics to discuss about said news. So, I guess the first thing we can jump into right off the bat is we'll go past the update. We'll go to the new console server browser because that affects everyone on console. This is what dropped the 21st of March, which was what 2 days ago.
Yeah, so we've had two quite big updates in the past week.
Yeah, and the new thing with the server guide is it's changing the DICE servers. Not all the other servers, not the EA servers, not the butt-ton of other servers that EA has leased out across the world.
Well, not even all the DICE servers either.
Yeah, not even all the DICE servers. But it's changing the servers to be more geared towards what people want. So, like a classic mode only that has Conquest and Rush on the out-of-the-box battlefield maps. Urban Warfare, which is a mixture of Conquest, Rush on the urban style maps.
Yeah, so there's going to be stuff like Metro, any sort of city map.
Yeah. Back to Karkand only, which that's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a mix of Conquest and Rush on those maps. Conquest has got its own type, and it's Epic Battles, where it's the large maps that we have on console only. Which is like Wake Island, Shiriki, Caspian Border, Operation Firestorm, stuff like that.
Yep, so no more rocket clusterfucks like you get on Grand Bazaar or Metro.
Unless you want that rocket type fuck, which in that case, go play Urban Warfare.
Exactly. There's a little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah. Let's see. Mixed. You got Soldier Skirmishes, which is a mix of TDM, Rush, and Conquest on all the urban maps. So that might be kind of interesting. Still not a big one on that.
Yeah, there's a most popular playlist being added to Mixed as well. So it's the same modes, but on popular maps only. So.
Which will be the maps that most everyone hates.
Yeah.
I think Metro's probably in that about 10 times probably.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mixed Deathmatch, where it's a mixture of the Squad Deathmatch and the TDM on various maps.
That'll be avoidable unlike the plague.
Yeah, you'll never see my name in that one at all.
Well, that's pretty much it. And you can now distinguish between Conquest and Conquest Assault. So, there's just lots of little nice additions. You know, nothing's really changing, it's just we're getting a lot of new ways to browse through servers now.
Well, the Conquest and Conquest Assault differentiation will be coming up in the patch, which is the next topic of all things, funny enough. It was dropped today that the patch is going to be put out on the 27th for PlayStation 3.
Yay!
Yeah, the PlayStation guys are going to get it. PlayStation's getting it first, but as far as the Xbox and the PC guys, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer, which it's probably going to be at the longest a week.
Probably about 1 or 2 weeks at the longest, I'd say.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's already been submitted for approval, so it can't be much longer.
Well, all of it, both PlayStation and Xbox were submitted at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So,
in PC, they just have to upload it and it's done. So.
Yep. On PC, basically, they were just waiting for everyone else to get the patch, so everyone has it at the same time. And with this new little release that Sony's going, oh, well, we're going to put it out before Microsoft, it's kind of an affront to what DICE and EA was trying to do. So.
Yeah, I guess. But screw you guys, I got it first. Ah.
Okay.
But yeah, the patch list is basically the same. There's a couple of extras. There's some new fixes for PC servers. There's another PC fix for the Como Rose.
Yeah, I don't use the Comrose anyway, so I could care less.
Yeah, my only experience with that is
Yeah.
from Battlefield 2, so...
Yeah, I didn't like it in Battlefield 2. I don't like it in Battlefield 3. I'd rather just be able to look at the guy and hit Q and it go, give me some frickin' ammo.
Yeah.
Or, give me a frickin' health pack, man. Come on.
Is it
You know,
not
whatever.
context sensitive based on you?
If you hold the Q button, it'll pull up the comm rows, and then you have to select whichever one you want.
It's kind of difficult, honestly. I don't like it.
It is. It's more of a hindrance
Mm-hmm.
than anything. Like on Bad Company, you just looked at the guy, hit Q, and it goes, give me some
Exactly.
frickin' ammo.
Yeah.
Here, like, you hit Q and the comm rose pops up and you go, oh, give me ammo. Shoot me in the face, you know. Pee on my feet, you know, whatever. It pops up with all this huge ring of crap, and it's like, all I wanted was some frickin' ammo. Come on, just tell him, give me ammo.
Either way, you still have to like knife the guy for him to pay attention.
Yeah.
Or pull out your secondary and hope you still have like 2 or 3 rounds left, you know. I think it's a hindrance. I don't see why we needed it. I don't remember anybody going, we want a comm rose. I just don't remember hearing that at all. Maybe it was those hardcore guys that are so elite.
Oh man.
I guess we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
We're getting 3 new mini-map modes. So the standard mode, which is now called Detailed, I guess that's still going to be default. And then there's, on the opposite end of the spectrum, a satellite mode, which essentially just gives you like a realistic monotone map. And then a hybrid, which is a mixture of the two. So your lowest level is the satellite image, and then where all the bumps are and ledges and stuff, that's going to be taken from the detailed map. So not really that necessary. I mean, I've never had a problem with the mini-map, but I guess, you know, the more
Yeah.
the more customization, the better, I guess.
It's kind of interesting though.
Yeah.
I mean, the most I could see really being useful is like maybe the details for when you're trying to figure out which exact ledge the frickin' Wookiee you're hunting down is hiding on. But other than that, I don't see a need for
I don't
it.
know, most people by now have pretty decent map knowledge, so
Exactly.
I don't know. Another thing, I mean, it's not major, but it's nice to see. Just
And, you know, with CQB coming out, I can see that being a just total clusterfuck with those.
yeah, that might,
Oh yeah.
because you're definitely going to want to see where the walls and doors are.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can understand maybe that's why they thought with the new map pack it'll be helpful to have different types of maps. I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see how it goes. As for the patch, pretty much everything else is the same.
Oh, we should definitely mention, because it's probably one of the hottest topics on Battlefield 3 right now, the PS3 input lag, the infamous PlayStation input lag. You can now, well, once the patch hits, you'll be able to disable anti-aliasing. So I guess if nothing else works for you, like changing the mode on your TV or anything like that, if you're still having a lot of issue hitting targets, turning around, or any of that stuff, you can now disable your anti-aliasing as one last ditch effort to get rid of this lag, which I have still haven't noticed.
Yeah, whatever. It's people's excuses for why they suck. You know, whatever. It's input lag. That's why I couldn't kill him. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of the issues that people bang on about with the PlayStation, like the in-game voice chat being broken. Like mine's always functioned perfectly.
Yeah, that's what you've been saying for like all the past commentaries that you put out.
Yeah.
Never anything is bad about it.
Yeah, it's literally like the best voiceover I've ever used. It's perfect. So I don't know if I don't know, maybe it's just one of those weird issues that only affects certain people, but
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What I think is funny is the people are like, well, we want the voice over IP for PC. It's there. Use it.
it's called Skype.
Well,
Yeah.
they have that, but Battlefield, no shit.
Yeah, Battlelog.
Battlelog has its own built-in that works extremely well. All you have to do is take it off push to talk, and then you can talk freely to people.
It's
not
this
difficult.
Even if your game doesn't work, there's all kinds of options you can use on PC. I mean, you got Vent, you got TeamSpeak, you got all these things. So,
And 99% of the servers you go into that are clan run will put up a little thing that says join us in Vent or join us in TeamSpeak. So really, it's like, come on, quit making excuses for why you're a lazy piece of crap and can't figure out how to talk to your friends. I don't know. I mean, if I'm gaming, I'm always talking with somebody, whether it's on Skype or in a party chat on console or over the IP on Xbox or the Battlelog voice over IP. On all of them, I can talk to people. It's not this difficult. I don't know why people can't figure it out.
I don't know. It's just one of those things.
And I know I was reading in the forums where there was a lot of people who are like, this is how sad and pathetic the Battlefield community has become. And I'm like, yeah, it truly is.
Yeah, that's something I've definitely noticed. It wasn't even like a year ago where there was like this huge divide between the sort of respectability of sort of, I guess, if you have to bring Call of Duty into it, then yeah, there's sort of this huge divide between the respectability between the two sort of game communities, but they're not different in the least bit like when you really get down to it.
Well, not really anymore, no.
Yeah,
but
no.
There's something funny about like the people who are like, oh, well, you shouldn't be able to quickscope in Battlefield. You couldn't do it in Bad Company 2. And I just kind of laugh at them, and I'm like, actually, you could. All you had to do was put on the frickin' 4x noob scope, and you could quickscope with any of the sniper rifles in Bad Company 2.
Oh yeah, that wasn't hard.
No, there was thousands of videos on this, and there's people arguing that you couldn't do it. It's like, really, dude? You apparently did not play enough to actually warrant knowing the game. Well, whatever. It's neither here nor there. It's people who just don't bother to pay attention and think they're always right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comments for these I mean, these are like really cool articles that are coming out. I mean, we've managed to make four episodes of these just on constant news that's coming out, and it's all really good stuff. It's all stuff I'm really pleased about and happy to see. It's all stuff I'm not seeing with other games out at the moment as well that I paid a lot of money for. But still, the comment sections are just full of vitriol towards EA DICE, and I mean, I don't know, they kind of view people like us as fanboys for defending them, but
honestly,
I'd say it's common sense.
When it boils down to it, if you have so much hate and dislike towards the company that's busting their ass trying to make the game better, then get rid of your gaming system, get rid of the game, and don't come back. We don't want you around.
They're trying to fix it all in one patch. Call of Duty would... they would try to fix it with little mini patches here and there, and obviously that doesn't work. Yeah.
Oh, well, it's like my tweet yesterday, you know. How do you know when Robert Bolin's lying? When he says they're going to patch MW3, you know? So, it's one of those things where it's, if you can't open your eyes and realize that how much DICE and EA have actually done for the Battlefield community since, you know, 1943, 42, Vietnam, Battlefield 2, all the Bad Company stuff, everything for Battlefield, then you shouldn't be playing the game.
Yeah, I think they're setting a really good example for developer community interaction.
Yeah.
I mean, they do an exceptional job. And 99% of the time, if you go, hey, Battlefield, I got a question about this, they'll usually respond to you. Now, every so often, they'll be like,
Yeah.
You know, it's expected, because a lot of times you'll ask them something like, hey, what's the deal with this? And they'll just kind of sit there and go, we don't know. We'll look into it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, God, nobody thought about that. Oh, great. But it's, you know, the fact that you can do that, and they'll be like, oh, crap, we hadn't thought about that. And then all of a sudden, like, you'll hear something about it in a couple weeks later, like, hey, this is going to be put in the patch too because this is really bad. You're like, sneaky devils.
Yeah.
I mean, they absolutely 100% listen to the community. Now, they actually, you know, they don't sit there and go, oh, what's everyone on Battlelog's opinion? They cover, like, there's probably, 17 to 20 different websites dedicated to Battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they peruse all of them, looking for people's thoughts, ideas, anything. And you know for a fact they're watching YouTube videos as well, seeing what people think.
You only
They're
have to
not
look
blind.
through the list of changes to see just how much, people's feedback is actually changing the game.
Exactly. It's not like they're sitting in a closed-off dark room going, la 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 la, we don't hear anything, we don't see anything. They are actively out trying to find ways to make the game better for the users. And they're not going off like, 10 people said they wanted to, be able to put the knife into someone's eyeball. Well, no, they're not going to do that because 10 people doesn't make the majority. Out of the millions of people that are playing this game, they take the vast majority that say, this is bad, we want this fixed, and they go off that and they try to figure out a way to do it. So, it's like the little people that are like, oh, don't fix the USAS, it's broken. Well, great, you and your 5 other people that are saying, yeah, we agree, compared to the couple million others that are saying, this is foobarred, fix it.
Yeah, it's just retarded. Because now in PC, if you go into a server, usually the admin rules are like no USAS frag rounds and stuff like that. Honestly, why would you want to use something like that if it's not gonna make anyone else, I don't know, happy? I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say right there, but you get what I'm saying.
Etiquette. It's about respecting the other people you're playing with. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the servers do that a lot. It's and if there's a server running, there's almost an admin in every server running. So if you're doing something that is against the rules or something that's not very sportsmanlike, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, usually by the time they're like, hey, get out of where you're at, it's because I'm trying to die because I'm completely out of ammo on 2 weapons. So I'm like, just kill me! And, I've got those retard medics who are like, look, a dead guy! I'm like, stop it! I have no ammo and there's no freaking support players in this map. What the hell is wrong with all of you? So... But I do give props that there are a lot of people who at least have the good decency not to do that, and there's a lot of people who like to make excuses up for why they do it.
Yeah.
But, well, I only do it when the other team does it. Well, that's not an excuse. You should set a better example.
Yeah, that's number one.
It's like set a better example and stomp them into the ground. But it's whatever. It's how they roll. It's whatever they want to do. I mean, honestly, as a single individual, I can't dictate how the 32, 64, 16, 12 other people on my team are playing the game. I cannot. Which is why I'm very choosy about the servers I join on PC, because first thing I look for is, no USAS, no RPG spam, stuff like that, because I don't find those things enjoyable. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess what we're trying to say here is don't read the comment section of these articles because it will make you angry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For the most part, it will, yeah.
So I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, 2 pretty big pieces of news. It's a pretty fast one. Something that we wanted to say was that if anyone had any sort of questions, sort of gameplay related questions, like maybe you're struggling with your anti-vehicles or you want to know how certain things work, just shoot us a message or leave it in the comments, and we'll try and cover it in another episode. I mean, it gives us something else to talk about. So
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Any tips, tricks, anything you'd like to know, just give us a shout. There's got to be at least one of us that knows what the heck you're talking about and knows how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like 4 at the minimum competent Battlefield players. I mean, I would never insult either of you by calling you competent, but but yeah, we got like 4 skilled players here who know their stuff, and I think between us, one of us will have figured out something cool that you can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, just ask us the questions. We can find the answer. We can do videos for you or show you in the video how to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, all right. Until next time, guys, we will see you on the battlefield, and don't use the USAS.
You bastards.
Later, everybody.